So you just said Steven Spielberg's next movie's coming out next year.
Yeah, 2026. So will Nolan's Odyssey.
Well, he's had great films in the recent history. What was the last great Steven Spielberg film? Because I think he's been mid for a long time.
Lincoln.
When was that? 20 years ago? 15?
No, 20 years ago.
At minimum 15.
No.
When was it out?
No. I don't even think it was 10.
It was definitely over 10.
No. Let's see.
It's almost 15.
Oh, it was as of this year, it's 12 years ago.
Okay.
12 years ago.
Regardless. That's over a decade.
Let's see. Steven. That he has directed because he
That he's
produces
directed. No. Directed. He's had. I'm not saying he has had bad films. I think he's been incredibly mid.
Well, I will say that his the one from the most recent one.
Yeah.
That was about his own life, The Fabelmans.
Yep.
I didn't.
Very, very mid. Like
no,
the epitome of mid.
He's had great films since Lincoln. After Lincoln, Bridge of Spies. That was fantastic.
I thought it was okay.
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. Mark Rylance won an Oscar for that.
That doesn't mean the film was
the film was great.
I thought it was fun.
After that, I personally love the BFG. I really liked the BFG a lot. I thought The Post was really good. Really good. Ready Player One is fantastic. That came after The Post. And then the last two were West Side Story and The Fabelmans, which technically West Side Story is wonderful. I still prefer the original. It had some moments, but
sounds like a lot of mid.
He has. I don't think he's been mid by any stretch. No.
Is he still better than a lot of directors out there? Sure, yeah, but he used to make bangers, and now he makes mash.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth. Never
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reacts with Corbin.
I'm Steven Spielberg.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Think of resources on Patreon. Follow us on your Twitter account, subscribe, and hit that like button. Welcome back. Welcome back to that place that you laughed about. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we got a...
I think I want to sell used cars, and I'm going to call it the Boris Car Lot.
This is Mohammed Rafi live with
Naushad.
And they're singing
O Duniya ki Rakhwale. Okay, bring it on.
सुन दर्द भरे मेरे नाले सुन दर्द
another point like position that should be AI.
ओ दुनिया के रखवाले
Tell me they need these.
दर्द भरे मेरे नाले सुन दर्द भरे
They're not even looking.
आस निराश के दो रंगों से दुनिया तूने सजाई नैया संग तूफान बनाया
Tufan.
मिलन के साथ
Storm.
जुदाई जा देख लिया हर जाई हो लुट गई मेरे प्यार की नगरी अब तो नीर बहा ले अब तो नीर बहा ले ओ सुन दर्द भरे मेरे नाले, सुन दर्द भरे मेरे नाले। आग बनी सावन की बरखा, फूल बने अंगारे। नागन बन गई रात सुहानी, पत्थर बन गए तारे। सब टूट चुके हैं सहारे। ओ जीवन अपना वापस ले ले, जीवन देने वाले हो दुनिया के रखवाले। चांद को ढूंढे पागल सूरज, शाम को ढूंढे सवेरा। मैं भी ढूंढूं उस प्रीतम को, हो न सका जो मेरा। भगवान भला हो तेरा, ओ किस्मत फूटी आस न टूटी। पाँव में पड़ गए छाले, हो दुनिया के रखवाले। महल उदास और गलियां सुनी, चुप चुप है दीवारें। दिल क्या उजड़ा दुनिया उजड़ी, रूठ गई है बहारें। हम जीवन कैसे गुजारे, ओ मंदिर गिरता फिर बन जाता। दिल को कौन संभाले, ओ दुनिया के रखवाले। सुन दर्द भरे मेरे नाले, सुन दर्द भरे मेरे नाले। ओ दुनिया के रखवाले, 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 रखवाले।
Wow. Dang. Why'd you cut it off like that?
I don't think he was done.
He wasn't. Let him finish the note. That's the pinnacle of the song.
It's like, you should always let people finish. Especially if they're right there.
Yeah.
You know, it's just,
So insensitive.
I agree.
Other than that, what's there to say?
I think he's a good singer.
Yeah. Hypnotizing.
Classic voice.
I'm glad that it's clearly remastered. It sounded great.
It did. That composer was pointless. None of them were even looking at him. He was behind most of them.
You mean the conductor?
What did I say?
Composer.
Ah,
Yes.
Composers, important.
You will never convince me that a conductor, in principle, especially orchestral music, is pointless.
Is pointless for the live day of performance. I'm not saying for practice.
No, I know you're not. It's just not true.
It just makes no sense why all these professionals would need somebody to keep them on tempo. Makes no sense.
More than tempo, and I've tried explaining it.
Speaking with the utmost experience in music. I would love to debate A.R. Rahman about it. I'm just going to dig my heels in more.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Sure.
I would just like to know it makes no sense. It's like a soccer player coach on the day. Honestly, outside of substitutions, they don't do anything.
What point of my fermata example didn't make sense to you?
Well, I don't know what's a fermata with you.
Yeah. I just don't know why that didn't. Why you're so stubborn about it.
It doesn't make any sense for the day. On the day.
You couldn't start with me when we went to hit just the two of us.
The reason that doesn't make any sense, the amount of times I've seen musicians speak to each other without saying a word
in a band
while it's a band.
Well, you know who the band is being conducted by?
And they've practiced it 1,000 times. They know when to come in.
They're being conducted by the drummer. The drummer is the conductor of a band.
But I don't see them looking at the drummer. I'm like a guitarist,
absolutely,
and a pianist and a bassist looking at each other.
They absolutely will look at the drummer for intros and cutoffs.
And then they all stop at the exact same time. That's what I'm saying. So it can be done. There's no way they're needed on the day. You don't need a soccer coach on the day.
That's why all of the orchestras around the world, with all of their renowned conductors,
exactly,
they do it for no reason whatsoever.
They do it because it's how it's always been done, and they're pretentious.
There you go.
It's like sommeliers. You know, some of the most pretentious people in the world. They might know what they're talking about, but they're also pretentious.
I say that all conductors are pretentious.
No, the people that like classical music.
All people who like classical music are pretentious, just like all billionaires are immoral.
That's factually correct.
Oh, there you go.
That is factually correct.
There you go. So you got it. All you classical musical lovers are pretentious,
and you classical musical billionaires.
Damn. What about the opera lovers? That's a step above.
Don't get me started.
Wow.
Ballet.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Bores me spitless.
That boggles the mind.
It's not because
ballet bores you.
I'm not saying I don't see the talent. It's a talent that is beyond like comprehension to most people because it is a talent and it's an art. It just bores me fucking spitless.
Wow. That's wild.
I mean, if I don't like musicals for the most part, why would I like something there's no talking in? It's just dance. I can appreciate it.
Then why'd you like Flow? There's no talking in Flow.
It's a movie. It's different.
Oh.
But I don't always like non-talking movies.
That's true.
The Artist?
Oh.
I thought it was fine.
Oh, it's a beautiful movie.
Yeah. Very similar to a ballet. But I'll never watch it again.
Oh, I would. In a heartbeat, I'd watch The Artist.
No.
I would enjoy watching that with somebody who hasn't seen it. That movie is something special. That's why it won Best Picture.
What else was out that year?
Nobody cares. Just like no one's going to remember what was out the same year as La La Land.
No one remembers La La Land.
Everyone remembers La La Land.
What else was nominated for Best Picture of the Year? The Artist won.
Here's what I found.
You know what else is pointless? Siri.
You should have asked ChatGPT.
Siri. I'm going to constantly refer to you as the conductor now because you're pointless.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Exactly.
I'm looking at it for you. The Artist came out in 2011. Academy Award for Best Picture back then. The awards.
Look up 2011 Best Picture
Winners
nominees.
and nominees. Why are you showing me the current year?
2011 Best Picture nominees.
It was actually 2012.
Oh.
I found.
2012 Best Picture nominees.
Here's what I found.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Why do you trust her, Lazy Bones? So, it was The Descendants.
Okay.
Moneyball,
Okay.
Midnight in Paris, War Horse,
Okay.
Tree of Life, Hugo, The Help, and Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close.
And the artist.
I remember that. I remember that year, and the film I was rooting for was the one that I thought should win. As good as I love Hugo, it's one of my favorite Scorsese films. But the artist was absolutely deserving that year.
The films in that year, though, that probably are going to be in the cultural zeitgeist longest are going to be Hugo and The Help.
The Help will last the longest. But the artist shouldn't be forgotten. I think The Artist is a beautiful film.
No, I agree. I'm not saying it's not. Let us know why composers are pointless, pretentious fuckers down below.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never forget.